Top of the top. What's up? What's up? We back in this thing. What's good? What up? What up? Who up in here? Yes, yes, I see y'all ready. What's up, family? How y'all doing this morning? What's good? What's the word? I see y'all ready. That's how we do over here. Ain't no lazy people over here. This is where we get up and we be ready. Zingard, what's up? What's up, Miss Deja? What's up, everybody that's here? Miss Carla, Hurricane, what's up, sibling party? I see all my family here, man. The rest will be here later. What's up, ASAP Auto? What's up, bro? I see all the day ones up in here. Yeah. American Links, what's up, bro? Queen of Detroit, what's up, man? I see the family in here. El Blizz, what's up? Episode 207, what's good, y'all? We got some things to talk about, man. We got real issues going on right now, man. A lot of real issues going on in the hood, in the neighborhood, in the world, you know, from the suburbs all over. It's a lot of weird things going on, but a lot of these things we already been talking about. What's up, Alan? So that's what I told you. You know, it's a saga. It's a series of events happening back to back. And all of these series of events are ushering us into a new place in time. This is based on a lot of mental health issues. Y'all know I always say the people that's strong-minded, the people that's focused, you're going to be all right. That's why I keep repeating the same thing to let you know, even though it's a lot of nonsense going on, the people who are smart, the people who think it's going to be all right. Good morning, Rondell. What's up, Queen? What's up? If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to Rondell's Unpopular Opinion. I was watching yesterday, last night, and you know what I'm saying, you touched up on that Brittany thing real good, you know. So I'm gonna build some more on that Brittany Griner topic. Yeah, that's what we do. We break these stories down. We don't just feed you the stories, we give you the breakdown. We let you know what's going on and on you know, on every different angle. So we're gonna give you depths of information when you tap in. But I'm gonna get into that Brittany Griner thing and how I feel like, you know, they put her in a mind control program, and I feel like they snatched her soul from her, you know. And yeah, we're gonna build on that. I'm gonna pick up with Rondell left off at last night. You know what I'm saying? As far as with Brittany. What's up, ABG? What's up, family? I see y'all. What's up, D Nice? I see you. All right, now, yeah, we got a few things I'm gonna be talking about. You know, we already know Ludacris manager got killed. I mean, he got shot, but somebody else that was there got killed. Basically, another so-called random shooting in Atlanta. I'm also going to touch on how it's a lot of weird things going on in Atlanta, and I feel like Atlanta is under some type of attack, just like a lot of major cities. Mostly heavy populated black cities are under attack, but this is nothing new. But we got to look at the trends of what's going on. What's up, Game Asylum? Straight from ATL. What's up? Yeah, we all in here. I'm going to be talking about that. And I'm also going to be talking about this particular woman from Atlanta that tried to stab all her children and burn down the house, which gives us more proof of mental health mommies losing it. Mental health people with kids, should I say, or people that might have been in a right state of mind, but once they had kids, a lot of the pressure from the children are starting to break people down. Their mental is starting to collapse. Let me get into that. I'm also going to get into the mom from Detroit. What's up, Queen of Detroit in here? See, we got everybody in here. We got Detroit, we got Atlanta, we got New York, we got Chicago, we got everybody, LA, California. This is how we do over here, and we got overseas. But speaking on Detroit, a mother killed her own 3-year-old blind child and tried to stuff him somewhere. And you know, we've been following these trends of people losing it mentally. Remember, I spoke on Mental Health Awareness Month, and ever since then, what you've been seeing, more and more and more people losing it because they put this sickness on a particular people, and now the sickness they put on people has become a reality. And I told y'all you have more things to worry about than C-19. C-19, that whole pandemic lockdown, whatever you want to call it, it actually created a mental health crisis. It actually made people lose it. It made people go crazy. That's why, look, I'm gonna break something down to y'all. Even I had to snap out of it. What's up, Lush? Look, I had to realize that the pandemic is over. The shit been over. You know, I've been said it on this platform. Some of us didn't wake up and understand that shit is over with. Meaning, like, see, I started my channel during the pandemic. So being that I was in the house a lot, being that I had time, it kind of fit with the lifestyle I was living because I was in the crib. So it made me actually work harder. My point is this. A lot of people don't understand that life goes on. Shit is back to normal now. So I found myself, yes, I was doing things like talking on the phone a whole lot. I'm not really a phone person. I was talking on the phone for hours, talking to different people, just wasting a lot of time. Not in a bad way, but in a good way. But I'm just saying I was utilizing a lot of time. Like in my mind, I was still in the crib, trapped or something. Then I had to wake up a couple months ago and like, yo, they already gave us the signs it's open, but see, a lot of people waiting for them to say the pandemic's over. They're not going to say it's over. It's really over. The reason why you should know it's over, once they told you you're not getting no more help, that lets you know it's over with. That's why you see they're not going hard on the mask no more. It's really over with, but they didn't announce it. But my point is, being that they didn't announce the pandemic is over, some people are still living in the mentality of the pandemic, meaning people are still in the house when it's 90 degrees outside, sunny, you still in the house. You still dealing with a certain level of depression. Some people not getting up off their ass because time is ticking, and guess what? The walls are closing in, but the pandemic is over, so it's no excuse for nobody not getting to what they're trying to do. Everybody has their own thing they're trying to do, and that's what you have to do. Like I always tell you, even if you're a parent and your job is to watch your kids, you're supposed to be the best parent you could be in the world. That's why we're going to take a look at these fucked up ass parents. And parenting is a full-time job. People got to understand that. People just want to be parents when it's tax season. That's why a lot of people had a lot of extra kids the past couple of years. Let's be 1,000. I'm going to get into that, all right? I'm doing a little bit too much talking right now, but you know I'm going to break some stuff down. I'm going to get into it. What up, Yak? Chicago's finest, Nate the Great. What's up, bro? I see the family in here, man. I see y'all up early, man. That's what I'm talking about. We about that over here. Other than that, man, we're gonna get into the day topic because you know we break stories. We break them. Y'all know y'all get a lot of this information first, but it ain't about that. I told you, some people put the work in to bring the information, and some motherfuckers are just lazy and they want to wait till somebody else bring the information, then they want to speak on it because they got a bigger platform. But they ain't breaking no stories, they ain't breaking no information, they ain't giving you no full insight. But that's what we do over here. See, it's us, never them. All right, so let's go, y'all. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Episode 207, man. But we're gonna vibe out today. We're gonna vibe out. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take my time, man. Right now, look, we got a real sickness going on in the community right now. A lot of people are losing their mind. People are losing their mind for many different reasons. Some of it is just being weak. Some of it is inflicted trauma. Some of it is pressure busting pipes. Some people already had issues, and these situations of life are making these things come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I will say, a lot of people are bringing this on themselves. Like I said, if you still living your life like you in some type of bubble and you not looking at the world on a bigger level, like how big the world actually is, and if you're making your house your prison, if you're making your whole life like a prison, meaning, yeah, you do certain things, but you do the same thing every day, point A to point B. That's like living in prison. That's like living in a box. This is something all of us have to focus on, you know. The pressure that's going on out here and that's being applied, you see it's making a lot of people fold, and a lot of people are acting out different ways. A lot of people are not used to this type of trauma and drama. You know, some people are not used to pressures in life. And a lot of this because people have been living a false reality, right? People have been living a lifestyle of, I do what I want to do when I want to do it. It's all about me, whatever, whatever. But now people are seeing that they can't live like that no more. Every move you make, every thought you have, you will face a repercussion for the actions you make now. This is how it's set up. Now, like I was telling y'all, right? This warfare is going to be fought without guns, period. If the guns come out, that's going to be the last resort. But in this thing called mental warfare, or should I say warfare, or should I say this attack on a particular community, it's being done without weapons, physical weapons. This is what I want people to understand. They know that, they know the hood run deep. They know it's a lot of guns. They know people across the world are smart, hip to what's going on to a certain extent. So my job is to prove to y'all that it is a war going on, but the war that's going on is not being fought how you thought it was going to be fought. And then I'm going to show you how we're actually losing the war. So when we keep hearing all these different things, you got to understand everything is targeted towards one people. We're not the only people in America, but you got to understand everything is being targeted from bad parenting. Now let's look at this mental health issue. This deal with bad parenting. People don't even know this. This ties into Planned Parenthood as well. And something somebody said important yesterday that a lot of people didn't catch. Rich people do not go to abortion clinics. People that have money do not go to abortion clinics. These are facts. Abortion clinics are usually for a particular type of people. People that got money, they don't go to abortion clinics. They have a doctor. But you got to know the history behind Planned Parenthood, on who helped create and establish Planned Parenthood. Then maybe some of y'all won't be so much in your feelings and you'll have an understanding of what's really going on. I spoke on it yesterday. Also, it got to do with allegedly of making you lose your kids to CPS, which applies to this story right here. That's why I told you when I speak on things, I'm gonna put it all together. These two women are also the poster child from snatching up your kids, trying to paint the image that a lot of black mothers are unfit parents and they out here having babies, can't take care of them. If they're not allegedly just having abortions over one night stands, they having kids for all the wrong reasons. This is the image they're trying to portray. This is not my opinion, all right? I don't like touching on these type of topics because what a woman does with her body is what a woman does with her body. But we do have to understand that some people do have to be more cautious. Whatever happened to this thing called condoms that prevents a lot of this stuff? Condoms. Nigga, put on a condom. What is the smoke when people don't like condoms no more? That's the question. Guess what? A condom is a form of birth control. Duh. What's wrong with condoms? Even though that's a whole nother story, because some people feel like, you know, They was actually putting stuff in certain condoms to make men sterile anyway. But that's a whole nother topic. But I'm trying to show y'all these women right here, because I'm gonna get into it. This woman has 7 kids. She tried to kill 7. The one with the braids. The one on the right killed the 3-year-old, stuffed him in the freezer. I'm gonna get into it, but I'm showing you a point. These are 2 of the women that they use to make excuses that say that black women shouldn't be having kids. And this ties in with CPS. Because when you can't take your kids, they're going to take them. When you have a baby, being at certain places, you can't have no abortion, so they will kindly take them. They'll take them off your hands. And we also know, we have heard stories of women literally trying to sell their children. So I'm going to show you how all this shit go together. And like I'm going to say it one last time, people with money don't go to abortion clinics. Let's make that clear. Some people have personal doctors. Larry, Christian, what's up? Too, I see some new people up in here. What's up, y'all? People with money go to doctors. They have private doctors, all right? Only those particular people go to health clinics, abortion clinics, stuff, you know, I'm talking about them clinics. We're going to get into that. But we're going to get into this piece of you know what with the braids right here. Right? This, not mind you, this woman also lives outside of Atlanta. Something weird is going on in Georgia, period. I don't know if it's in the water. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know if it's the frequency under the 5G towers, but people in Atlanta is losing it. Really all over, but Atlanta get the spotlight. So we're going to talk about Atlanta. Right? Boom. This woman tried to stab all her children. This woman has 7 children. You dig? She got 7 kids. This woman got 7 kids. And she tried to stab them and burn them down in the house. They say she not only did she stab the children, you know, and try to burn down the house, 3 of them are dead. And some of them tried to escape. They was jumping through the windows and all of that. One of the victims was 9 months old. 9 to 5. You know what I'm saying? 9 to 5. 9 months old. She also took the life of her 5-year-old. Her name is Darlene Bristol. This woman is 40 years old, which shows she's from a certain generation. She's from a certain era. And it's looking to me like it's hard for her to maintain. She's not able to adapt to the world that's going on. She might have lost it. People that are of a certain age now are starting to lose it. Late 30s, 40s, and beyond, they're starting to lose it. Mainly, it's them 30s and them 40s. Late 30s and 40s. They're losing it. Now, this woman is 40 years old, and she lives 50 miles outside of Atlanta. Now, the 3-year-old was found with multiple stab wounds. She killed a 9-month-old. The 9-month-old was pronounced dead. This is weird. The one then she had basically the 5-year-old, the 9-year-old, and 11-year-old was taken to the hospital, but the 5-year-old died later on. The 9-year-old is in critical condition, and the 11-year-old is not disclosed. The only 2 that were okay is her 14-year-old and 16-year-old. They're all right. So basically, this woman went on a psycho warpath in her own house and started stabbing up her kids. Then tried to burn the house on fire. Now, I also seen a news report with the damn father talking. And the father was saying some shit like he forgive her. It's the Christian way to forgive her. We need to forgive her. No, this is a fucking demon. See, y'all got to understand that shit too. For those that do believe in Christianity, you got to understand something. He wasn't here to save everybody. He was here to save his people. All right? He understood some people are devils and demons. That's why he said you are of your father, the devil. I can't do nothing for you. You like your father, you're always going to have his wicked ass ways. Some people are just fucking wicked. It's nothing you can do about it, right? That praying shit don't work for everybody. Get that through your head, all right? So when I saw this man on national TV, after she tried to kill her kids, burn down the house, he said he forgives her, and he's still he don't know what's gonna happen to her, and he just he gonna pray for her. And it's the Christian way. And I'm thinking in my mind, this might be one of them niggas. You probably was in there leeching off this woman with all them kids. You probably was the reason why she probably lost it a little bit, nigga, because you wasn't holding it down a little bit. And I understand 7 kids on a woman is hard. But the thing that made it so sad, she actually had a man in the household. And we do know how sometimes women got to take care of the kids and they got to take care of the man they with. It's just what it is. A lot of it is survival, because we understand the black man been under attack and he had to hide up under the black woman to survive. We understand that. But I'm saying, you got some men in these particular households and they're not holding it down at all. They're not even holding it. They're not even making sure the woman mentally good. They're not even having manly conversations with their woman. A lot of these niggas are just playing house. So you would think that this woman didn't have a man. She actually had a husband. Husband ain't do shit. I don't even know if he was there. I don't know what. But this woman is being accused of snapping out and having mental health issues. And the father says he forgives her. Now, she done killed 3 of the children, and 9 times out of 10, probably all of them wasn't his. But who knows? She killed 3 of the kids. That made that a child sacrifice. Some of them are hurt. Only ones as good as the 2 older ones. And maybe they had the strength to fight their mother back. So we got to look at the psyche. What would make a woman try to kill her own children? This is getting weird, but it's just showing you how people are losing it. Remember when I told you, when I kept saying, people probably thought I was going too far, when I kept saying, don't trust nobody. I said stuff like, don't trust nobody. Your family, I don't care who, don't trust nobody. You see, this is the proof. I'm not saying not to love your people. I'm saying you can't put nothing past nobody, especially when they get in their feelings, or a person call themselves getting angry or whatever. People go too quiet, whatever. I'm saying you can't underestimate the mentality of another person, because you're not in their head. You don't know what they're thinking in their mind. You don't know what type of demons are telling them to do shit. Because we know for a fact it was a demon in this woman's head telling her to kill her children and burn the house down. Now, all we got to do is common sense. What was she supposed to get out of that? How is that going to benefit her? As you can see, the blank stare in the picture. But let's be real. It's some women that didn't have all their marbles together, and then they mess around, got with niggas and had kids. And then the kids kept coming. But the woman never got her mental health checked out. Not only that, you transfer that mentality to your children. But my point is, the man with her said he forgives her. And I'm pretty sure that nigga helped drive her crazy just a little bit. And I'm pretty sure he was leeching. Because we got to talk about these things. You know, some households felt like the more babies they have, the more income coming in. The more food stamps, the more benefits, the more money, the bigger the taxes. And people have created lifestyles off of this. I watched this happen for years. I remember when people that only work really cashed out. And then when they started bragging, the people that didn't have jobs and didn't have tax money, they started feeling a certain way. People that didn't have no kid felt a certain way because they wasn't getting back a certain amount of taxes. People bragging about they getting 7, 8, 10. So I witnessed a lot of people start having kids back to back. I'm talking about, I'm going to be real. I knew people that were straight bums. And they started having kids, knowing they was fucking bums. But I already understood they was having kids to get that check and to get that tax money. That's why you'll see a lot of these people, when it comes tax time, they start rubbing their hands together like Birdman. They start rubbing their hands together. You feel me? Because they ready to cash out on them kids. But let me break something down to a lot of you people that don't understand what I'm talking about. It takes more money to take care of your kids than that money you're going to get back during tax time. That money you get back at tax time does not even come close to the money you spend on kids. And I'm talking about if you properly spend the money on kids. Because let's be real, a lot of y'all don't spend no money on your kids. You be straight tight pocket. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. You do for yourself. You eat good. You dress good. You have a ball. And when it comes to your kids, you shortchange them. We know this happens a lot. Yes, it does. But for the real parents that take care of their kids, it costs a little something. It costs some money, especially for one. Y'all know one costs. Two costs. Three, you know that. So somebody got 7 kids. 7 people talking about I'm hungry. 7 people need something to wear. We know that's a lot. That's a lot to deal with. And there's no way without a stable career, you can't take care of no 7 kids like that. But now, if this woman got 7 kids and her baby father was a lame, then that means she had 8 kids. Salute, L Bliss. Thanks for the donation, bro. Thanks for supporting the channel. If she had to take care of a man, that made 8 kids. And I can understand how a woman could flip out. I just don't understand how this woman could flip out and try to kill her own kids. Well, that's why now my point is they got things in place which they already had. I think now they're going to promote even more of just giving your kids up. Just give them up. Give them to abortion. I mean, not abortion, pardon me. I ain't mean to say that. Give them to foster parents. Give them to adoption places. And then you'll understand as well why a lot of basically these people in the rainbow family, they want kids too. I'm gonna be blunt. They looking at it like a lot of them having kids, they don't want them, can't take care of them. We'll take the kids. All right. That's why the other day I seen that man, what's his name? Andy Cohen, whatever. The white man behind Housewives of Atlanta, Housewives, that started that franchise. He's an openly gay man. He has children. Y'all know the other white man, what's his name? Cooper, Andy Cooper, what I think that's his name, whatever his name, Andy Cooper, the white man outright on TV, on the news. He got kids. You see, you got gay people, men and women. They'll take them kids. They'll take them. They'll gladly take those kids and raise them up because that's part of what's going on, in my opinion. People like this woman is being painted as piece of shit mothers. Not only that, this is the narrative that these mothers are pieces of shit. They're not raising their kids. They're not supporting them properly. It basically comes down to CPS. CPS is the middleman. CPS is behind a lot of this shit. CPS is Planned Parent. They all together, right? So my point is this. You see, remember it was a time when you lost your kid, whatever reason, you came on hard times, and a family member might have stepped up and helped you. Now, if you lose your child might go to a gay couple. And they might have the finances to do everything for them perfect. My point is, this is what's going on right now. Basically, if you don't want your kids, it's other people that want them, and they waiting for them. Simple and plain. They waiting on your kids so that your kids could be shaped and molded to go with the flow of the new world. I told you this yesterday. I've been talking about this parenthood thing. So let's talk about Planned Parenthood and how that was started by ex-Nazis and different people that were racist started these programs up. Then you'll see why these particular programs are targeted towards a certain demographic of people. See, everybody don't deal with these programs, but certain people live by these programs. And the people that created these programs were fucking racist. That's why we're in a hypocritical world. We'll call particular people racist and we hate it and we hate this, we hate that. Then what we do, we'll run to their programs. That's how they always win. See that? So in some shape, form, or fashion, we all are hypocrites. Don't get it twisted. But what I'm saying, when you so-called hate this and you hate that, and all this and that, they conspiring, all this Illuminati shit, and then you turn around and go to Planned Parenthood or you go to the system, you're being a hypocrite. But my point is, when you deal with the system, let me be clear. When you're dealing with that system, you have to know how to finesse it. If you're not finessing the system, you're getting finessed by the system. It's a certain way to go about things. So I'm not knocking nobody that got to do what they got to do. I'm just trying to tell you it's how you do it. Because if you're on that system and you're not complying, taking care of your kids properly, you're not keeping that refrigerator stacked up with food, you're not keeping your house clean, you're not sending them to school right, they're waiting to take your kids. The teachers in on it, the guidance counselor in on it. It's a lot of people in on the shit. And you know you got ops that don't like you. They're just gonna call CPS on your GP to make you lose your kids. This is part of the new agenda, making women lose their kids. Why? Because they know a lot of women been eating off them kids during tax season. They know a lot of women been using their kids to get certain programs pushed. Help with the light bill, help with the rent. Man, they're trying to take these kids and put them in certain homes. Do you understand that? I'm going to give a harsh example. That's like you got your kids in the hood struggling. You get caught slipping with your kids. Meanwhile, they have a particular gay couple that lives in a gated community with a lavish lifestyle, just waiting for a child. Then they could try to make it like, well, we could put your child in a better household than what you're raising them in. Look at your environment. These are some of the things that's going down right now. So we can look at a lot of these kids that's been coming out, a lot of these babies being born. It's like it's been some type of breeding going on. For us that have been around a long time, we seen the entertainment game. Do you remember when an entertainer got pregnant? That was like the worst thing happened to an entertainer. Remember when they used to get pregnant, they would hide their pregnancy and hide out. Then you'll see within the past couple of years, being pregnant became cool. And they started using these celebrities like Cardi B, the main one, and a lot of others to start promoting their babies. Because they knew once they started getting the female stars to promote having babies, then they know the average woman that follow you gonna want to start having babies. But the only difference is Beyonce and them can take care of their kids, and Cardi B. A lot of y'all can't take care of y'all kids because you can't take care of yourself. So my point is they created this breeding mentality. That's why, let me be clear, you're really supposed to call your children. You're really not supposed to call them your kids, because goats have kids. Kids are the name of baby goats in reality. It's a lot of games been played. So they have been tricking mothers into being goats and breeding kids. It's a lot of kids, like a goat breed goats, breed kids. They've been tricking a lot of women to be motherly goats and birthing kids. I'm talking about the mothers that been having babies for no specific reason. I'm talking about still letting niggas dump in you, come in you still acting like getting pregnant is just something to do. I just take a pill tomorrow. I just have a plan B. You heard the plan B being promoted. Did you not hear that? Did not Megan recently throw them bars out there about taking plan Bs? And then the other day, she the main one talking about she not feeling these new laws. Because we have to be very clear. I'm gonna say the shit. I know people are gonna be fucking mad. I don't care, right? You got good women that have gotten pregnant for the wrong reasons, and then you got women that just got pregnant because they let a lot of niggas nut in them. Period. Don't wear condoms. Don't give a fuck. Meet a nigga, let them nut in them the same fucking night, and then you want to go get an AB. See that? That's a difference right there. See, that's a difference. But see, they mix it all up in one pot. Yes, we know women that do get raped. We know all the bad things. I'm not gonna get into the bad things. We know common sense. When you, in my opinion, under certain circumstances, yes, you're supposed to. That's off the rip. That's no question. Yes, okay. But we talking about the people that just be playing with life. Knowing the consequences, they might get pregnant and just say, fuck it. If I get pregnant, I just do this. That's what a lot of this shit is about. Let's just say, stop letting niggas nut in you, all right? Stop letting niggas that you let none of you today, and then tomorrow he's a bitch ass nigga, he's a bum. But you let the nigga skeet on you like 3, the nigga gave you 2, 3 babies. Oh, now he's the, you knew who that nigga was before you got with him. You laid with him, you had multiple babies. You knew that nigga kept shit stains in his underwear, but you ain't care. You knew that nigga ain't wash his ass properly, but you still had 2, 3 kids with the nigga. Let's stop playing. So a lot of this abortion shit, a lot of this CPS stuff is towards certain people. This shit is getting deep out here. My point is, everything we've been doing, everything that became normal to us. Now they saying, look at them. This is what they be really doing. This is what they really about. They using all that shit against us in a form of imagery. Told you that, man. But this woman has 7 kids. She tried to stab all her kids up to death in a house in Georgia. Then tried to burn the house down. And after all of that, the dumbass daddy, he went with the flow. He looked so effeminate. He looked like a fucking nigga that they had no nuts. He was a bitch. He didn't even have he wasn't even man enough to say, I'm disappointed at what she did. What she did was not right. I'm gonna be here for my kids. He said, I forgive her. He was sounding like a bitch. So I already know she was holding it down. That's what I'm saying, man. But that's what's going on, right? And I'm willing to bet any amount of money this woman folded because she probably had to hold down the whole household on her own. I'm willing to bet that. I'm willing to bet that shit. Why? Because a lot of niggas started playing house. All that some niggas want to do is just take out the trash, do the dishes, babysit, change Pampers, and niggas don't want to do shit. Because 7 kids, let's just say if she was getting food stamps, we know she had a lot of food. We know food was on deck. You did. If she was in Section 8, rent on deck. So a lot of these bum niggas, they ain't got to do shit. Instead of looking at it like, damn, we in a situation, we can come up. If I can bring in some extra income, we could be all right out here. No, niggas are lazy. And probably drove this girl crazy. You know what I'm saying? That's my opinion. So I'm going to go to the next story because we got to get into the mental health of these particular females. Like this strong-nosed bitch right here. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because she looked like she shouldn't be having no kids. Yeah, I'm being judgmental, but this boy was 3 years old and he was blind. This mom, and she's from Detroit, she was charged with the murder of her son. And she's 34 years old. She was charged with the murder of her son. Her son was found stuffed in a freezer. She's charged with felony murder, child abuse, first-degree torture. An unknown relative called the police on the house to do a check. When the police came in to check, they went into the basement, into the deep freezer, and found the baby. This baby boy you see right here. They also said that CPS was called on this particular woman dozens of times, which already proves that she was an unfit fucking mother. Y'all know if some woman got kids, house dirty, fucking nasty, bitch don't do shit all day but smoke weed, get high, don't do shit but have munchies, house fucked up. Roaches, all of that. Y'all know how the shit go. Those be the type of people, when some people figure out how you living, they will call CPS on you. And she got CPS called on her many of times. And let's ask the question. We don't want to ask it. Are some of these children actually better off in other households? Or should they suffer in fucked up households and then they grow up to be killers and murderers and psychos because they was growing in a fucked up home? And then the children grow older with a grudge on their mother, how they was raised, and be another victim in society. Most of us had trauma from kids. A lot of us had grudges on our parents. If not both, maybe one or the other. Family members. You get older with them same fucking issues and it makes you crazy. So let me tell y'all something. When you see all these men that grew up to be shooters and bangers and killers and whatever the fuck they do, 9 times out of 10, you talk to all of them, a lot of them was affected in the household. Majority of them were. Look, and let's not forget about the other quiet war. Look how many people in America is locked up. Look how many black men are locked up. Look how many men are locked up, period. I bet you every last one of them men locked up has something affect their mind growing up. And they just couldn't never get it right. It starts in the household. So my point is, when you got fucked up parents, yes, the children's going to grow up fucked up unless they have some type of divine intervention. Really, what I say, what I learned is you have to think opposite of your family. However your family taught you, and if you know for a fact it was fucked up, you have to reverse it. That's the first thing you got to do. If you was taught a certain way and you know goddamn well you was taught wrong, you got to reverse that shit. You got to do everything opposite of what you was told. That's the only way you really separate from your family and you break the family curse. If you keep doing the same exact shit your family did, your ass gonna stay cursed. And yes, in this world, you have curses and you have blessings. Some people don't want to acknowledge it, but it's the truth. You have curses, you have blessings. When you do right, you will continue to be blessed. When you do wrong and you know you're doing wrong, you will forever remain cursed. When shit go right for you in your life. Shit might go right for a little while, but not permanently. Why you thinking so many people you seen doing good for a second, and then next thing you know, they always doing bad. They always got a fucking story. They always got some shit going fucked up. Because those are some of the people that's cursed. If it wasn't for what? Bad news, they wouldn't have no news at all. We know people like that. So my point is, what would make this woman stuff her own child in the freezer? And he was blind. But you want to have him. This also gives us signs that we are in the last days. I'm always going to keep reminding y'all, when it spoke on how when the mother would be against the child would be against the mother, all of these different things going on. So we have seen stories of children trying to kill their parents. Now we've seen a lot of stories of parents trying to kill their children. This has been going every week. We get one of these stories just about every week. And it's worldwide. That's why I cover different news all around the map to show you this is worldwide frequency, meaning how could two people be doing the same shit in other states that don't even know each other? Because that means it's a fucking agenda. That means that is the time we in right now. Trending topic. What's trending topic? Mothers killing their kids. Mothers flipping out, losing it, snapping. And a lot of it is because of the broken household. I told y'all all of this shit was a setup. No men in the household. So look, it went from no man being in the household to a man being there but not being there. Meaning, if you a weak ass nigga, if you a weak man, a bitch, if you're not a real man that a woman will honor and respect, listen to, if you're not educating the children, if you're not showing by example, you're in the household, but really, nigga, you ain't in the household. And we know you gotta hide when the people come because you're not on the lease. We're talking about the time we in right now, which are literally making women on their own. Men are not holding down the household, meaning it is no household. And yes, it goes both ways. Yes, it is a lot of toxic females. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. But guess what, my nigga? You got to stop getting toxic chicks pregnant. Stop making toxic chicks your baby mother, nigga. Then you won't be so mad at every female. All females ain't the same. All dudes ain't the same. But toxic likes toxic. And toxic makes fucking hazardous disasters. That's what we seeing. We seeing families not built off love. That's why this shit keep crumbling. It's no structure. People are freestyling. You know how people freestyle raps and just start going off the top of the dome? That's how people living their life now in relationships. Freestyling. Hey, let's get together. They get together. Let's have kids. Oh, let's freestyling. No plan, no nothing. Now you wonder why your shit crumbling. And now you wonder why you on child support and you with a bitch that's crazy. And now you understand, shorty, why you with a nigga that's crazy. You thought the nigga was straight. No, the nigga is crazy. He's off. The nigga's a bum. He just tricked you when he had on nice clothes and it showed you some money. You thought he was official. The nigga is stupid. But you didn't know that until he moved in with you. You see, and fucked up your house and probably got your ass put out. These are the trends we got to stop. I know about this shit. You dig? And I'm not trying to bash nobody. We just getting into what's really going on. We get into what's really affecting the hood. And I'm gonna always tell you, not only the hood, the people in general, it's the household. It's these households, man. It's the household crumbling. Being at the household crumbling, the community is already done. Because you was told it takes a village to raise a people. You was already told that. Some of us is growing up, you had more than one person trying to be your parent, trying to tell you right from wrong. Now they don't have nobody. They have nothing. Microwave era, straight up. Microwave era. And this shit has become normal. But it's not. So my point is, what would make a woman try to kill her own kid and stuff them in a freezer? I don't even know this shit. I can't send you the answer what to make a woman do this shit. I've never seen shit like this in my life. Oh, remember back in the day, people used to laugh at white people. Remember when you heard these type of stories, like that woman that tried to drown her kids in the tub, she was white. Remember the woman that drove her kids in the put her kids in the car and let her run in the water years ago, she was white. These used to be so-called white crimes. Or was it that they was working these mind control programs on white people first? Now they doing it to black people. I don't know. But we know for a fact we have never seen stories like these and the ones that are constantly coming out. And I'm showing you how they're using these black women to point out certain things, trying to promote them as unfit parents, trying to put a series of events together. So in the future, taking your kids would just be something normal. Oh, that was just another household. Or she wasn't right in the head. Or that's another, because mind you, we about to be on hard times right now. You know about the shortages and all that. So guess what? Look how easy it is for somebody to knock on your door and they just happen to catch you on a day with your refrigerator not loaded, your house ain't clean. You dig? Somebody done put some extra sauce on it. Now you looking like an unfit parent, and your kids get taken. Because in my opinion, a lot of these kids are going to go to different households. They're going to go to households where they're going to be shaped and molded to other individuals, opposite of how you were raised. They're going to go to some gay households. Because you got to remember, in certain places, it's legal to be married and be gay. So you got couples that are legally married, they're gay, and they want children. And everybody loves black children. You seeing that in Color Purple when Miss Millie, you know what I'm saying, was trying to pat Miss Sophia kids and all of that. And they got Miss Sophia ass in jail. See, they were showing you back then how they'll take your ass, take your fucking kids, put you in jail, take your kids. How your kids fucked up out here. Then they showed you that shit in Color Purple. This shit ain't never stopped. They always want to take your kids. Because everybody loves black kids. They're so pretty. They're so beautiful. He's so handsome. But the thing, they say the secret joke is once those kids get older, don't nobody want them no more. See that? They say they only like your kids. They only like us up until the age of like 13, 14. After that, they don't want to do with us no more. Do you understand that? But this woman snapped out as well, killed her 3-year-old son, stuffed him in the freezer. Mother supposed to be the nurturer, the lover, and protector. Now look what the mother's doing. Now you understand why these kids are growing up. Half these kids growing up now haven't been nurtured properly. Mother never even told them they love them. Never even gave them a kiss on the cheek before going to school. It's a lot of different things driving these kids up the wall. But we're going to get into that later. Let's keep it pushing. What's up? Episode 207. I see y'all here. We here. Salute to everybody watching. And we got to get into something else because we got to get into some things. And right now, like I said, man, we're going to go back to Atlanta real quick. For those that just pulled up, this woman tried to kill her 7 kids. She had 7 kids. She tried to kill them. She went on a stabbing spree in her own house. 3 of her children are dead. Tried to burn the house down, all that. This happened in Georgia, a couple miles outside, 50 miles outside of Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I forgot the particular city. But It's in that Atlanta. It's in that Atlanta frequency. Some people feel like it's some of these chemtrails people are breathing that's making them crazy too. People, it's different scenarios going on out here. But my point is, we got to get in the Ludacris and his manager. You know, this the man that helped Ludacris be Ludacris from day one. Chaka Zulu. You know, a man that's been holding Ludacris down since day one. That got, helped Ludacris get his Def Jam deal. Basically, I'm gonna break it simple and plain. Without Chaka Zulu, Ludacris wouldn't be who he is to this day. For those that don't know, Ludacris just used to work on the radio like Charlamagne and the rest of them, but he had rap talent, and Chaka Zulu was one of the main ones behind him the whole time. All right, but the other day in Atlanta, Georgia, it was a so-called random shooting outside a restaurant. 3 people got shot. Chaka Zulu, one of them. 1 man got dead. The other man, he's okay. This could have also been an assassination attempt. We don't know. This could have been a sacrifice hit. We don't know. But one thing we do know, everything in Atlanta is going crazy. And it seemed like to me, a lot of this shit is targeted towards the music industry part of Atlanta, the hip hop industry. It looks to me like Atlanta's going through a shutdown, a subliminal, quiet shutdown. Because we got to remember, Atlanta has always been a popping city, but Atlanta never had the power it has today until hip-hop music. Remember years ago at the Source Awards when people forget when Outkast was getting clowned and laughed, they got booed. Down South music was not respected. But when Andre 3000 said out his own mouth, the South got something to say, we see after that how the South blew up. And the South actually blew up a year after, because after the East Coast, West Coast beef, people forget. After that East Coast, West Coast shit, the game went down South. Master P, Outkast. See, you remember? Down South Ben took over the game. And when all these rappers met success out of Atlanta, everybody and their mother started running to Atlanta. And it's basically what I'm saying is, before the rap game, a lot of people wasn't running to Atlanta. A few people were, but that hip hop rap shit made everybody run Atlanta, which made this city, this state become overpopulated, overcrowded with too many foul foreign entities. So in my opinion, they shutting Atlanta down quietly. They shutting the shit down. As far as we know, in a lot of these cities, it could be agents running around shooting shit up. We don't know. Because all I know is some type of warfare going on. The reason why I say it's a lot of attacks, because it's just random shit happening. Y'all remember was a time, people forget. Don't you remember was a time when only shootings happened in the hood, the ghetto, the hood, when people told you don't go out there because they be shooting, and then certain places you were safe? Now you see what? Random shootings happen anywhere, which means what? You could be attacked anywhere. That's why I say it's a particular people under attack. Grocery stores, schools, restaurants. That ain't the hood. That ain't the streets. That ain't got nothing to do with street beef. A lot of this shit is attacks, blatant attacks. The only thing is we don't know who behind them shits, but we do know who's suffering at the end of these attacks. So we got mental warfare, we got physical warfare, we got spiritual warfare, we got 3 dimensions that are coming at one particular people. So when I see this, because remember, I reported last week on the story of how people have been getting shot and killed in Atlanta studios for a minute. They ain't been talking about it. In April, a woman got killed at the studio. In March, a man got killed. People been getting killed at studios in Atlanta left and right. They just not talking about all of it. Only the ones who have a big name are getting promoted. We just seen Trouble get smoked by a chick that's supposed to be a rapper. Do we look? We just seen Young Thug and them get snatched up. We seen Young Thug baby mother get killed. We forgot about that. We forgot about his mother got killed at the bowling alley. They still didn't catch his baby mother shooter. You see this shit? Now his ass indicted. 2 parents gone in that one situation. My point is some shit going on in Atlanta. And I know for a fact it was a time where this many women wasn't getting killed. It was not this many innocent people that was good civilians getting killed, shot up. Man, there's some shit going on. Maybe the powers that be are aiming their guns in a different direction. Silent weapons for quiet wars. I told y'all that. How you gonna win a war when you don't even know who you fighting? You can't even see who you fighting against, but they see you clearly every day. You understand that? This was going on right now. So when I see him randomly getting shot, that shit don't surprise me, because I told y'all the shit ain't gonna stop. I told you, anything involved with that word rap and rapper, hip hop, all that shit, man, there's some things going on with that. I'm starting to feel like that whole music, that whole everything is considered to be the enemy now. That's how I'm looking at the shit. Remember, I was raised to look at hip hop one way. Now I don't look at hip hop the same no more. That shit has changed. It's not the same. It's some different things going on with that shit. And that's once again going on in Atlanta. So being that we in Atlanta, let me get to the ex-mayor of Atlanta. Y'all remember her, Keisha, the mayor from Atlanta that everybody thought was cool? Keisha. Remember the pandemic? Keisha this, Keisha that. Oh, man. I'm also going to get into all these black mayors. Y'all didn't notice how strategically, y'all didn't notice this shit? Strategically, how every black city got a black mayor right now or had one ever since shit been fucked up. You didn't notice how when Obama was in office, shit was fucked up. You didn't understand, for my people from New York of a certain age, remember David Dinkins when he was the black mayor of New York and New York became fucked up? For some reason, it's like when a black person is in office, everything turns to shit. Now, is that by design from the puppet master? And just so happen, these black people always be Democrats. But I do understand the key word of demolition is demo. When a demolition deals with knocking shit down, destroying shit, it's just mighty funny. It seems like every time a Democrat is in office, shit gets knocked down and destroyed. But that's just me talking out my ass, you dig? But I'm just saying. Remember Keisha? Well, this mayor from Atlanta, she is no longer the mayor. Now she's down with Moneybag Joe. She is down with the White House now. And I've seen people was talking about where Kamala at. I see that last night, Rondell, when they was asking where Kamala. Yeah, where Kamala at? Kamala got low. See, they've been giving you images of black women that really don't have no power. Remember the other Supreme Court justice they got, the black woman, they've been making a point to get a whole bunch of black women. But these black women are just they just for looks. See that? And it also goes back to how they feel like they could manipulate the woman and they don't want nothing to do with the man. They'll deal with the man through manipulating the woman and use her against the man. But that ain't the point. The point is, this is Keisha from Atlanta, the one that was in office when King Von got killed. That's when she was in office, when King Von got killed, and a whole lot of other shit. Look at Chicago. Do they have a black mayor? What's going on in Chicago? Have it not been crazy in Chicago? Yes, it has. Look at New York City. Is not a black mayor? Has New York City been going crazy? Yes, it has. And it's a whole lot of other places. Black, anywhere you see a black mayor, you're going to see some shit. These just are facts. Now, I'm not saying it's just because of the black people, but it seemed to me when they come in power, nobody wants to comply. Everybody start doing what the fuck they want to do. I'm talking about the powers that be. They put them in there for a puppet, and when it's all said and done, they're going to get blamed for everything being fucked up. And my point is, a lot of people didn't know that the mayor of Atlanta, Keisha, the ex-mayor, is down with Moneybag Joe and them now. Joe think he pimping, because he's using these particular people to go against their own people. They're not doing shit, like I told you. Where are the voices? Why she ain't G-check Joe and say, Joe, our peoples need this, they need that. They need assistance. No. Joe said, your people ain't getting shit. No reparations, no nothing. And they cool with that. So I got to remind people on that. Now, also, my point is, D.C. hired a new mayor. I know Washington, D.C. just had a mass shooting. They just got a new black mayor, a particular female. Now, the reason why I'm speaking on the D.C. mayor, because she was seen partying and celebrating after she won the fucking election. They say people in DC dying left and right, crime off the chain. Black mayor in the club partying. What did we see last week? Black mayor in New York in the club with Fresh Montana party. Why are these fucking politicians partying while people are dying and fucked up out here? What is the joke going on? Because people are selling out. And niggas are happy to save their own ass. Niggas are happy to get their little salary, to smile up in their boss' faces. And they know eventually they got to take the blame for a lot of shit, but they don't care. They cool with that. So the mayor in DC was seen partying last night, the black mayor. And just to keep y'all up to date, this is the ex-mayor of Atlanta, Miss Keisha, and she's down with Joe Biden and them. I want to show you how all of them look. Look. But remember, before Biden came in, they already strategically had the Democrat mayors in place. That black Chicago mayor, remember, not only is she black, she's outright gay. She is the mayor of Chicago, Democrat. The mayor of New York, Democrat. Mayor of Atlanta, Democrat. Mayor of probably all over Detroit, probably all fucking Democrat. If your city is fucked up 9 times out of 10, it's a Democrat in office. It's just a coincidence, though. But they all work for this man right here. This is their OG. Do you understand that? He's the OG. He's the shot caller. So yeah, they play them sitting out. They play all these fucking blame games, but really, this the man behind it all. And the whole thing is make them shut up, make them stay asleep. You make sure you get them niggas worked up, and you make sure you don't give them nothing. That's what he's telling her, right? And she gonna be a good nigga and do what she's supposed to do. So my point is this: I'm showing y'all this because you don't have no leaders, all right? You don't have no leader. You don't have nobody that's looking out for you, period. So first thing is you get that through your head. The second thing you got to understand, I told you, these are the gatekeepers. These are the people cop blocking in the way so you won't be heard, seen, and you won't be catered to. These are the people that are the mediators. They're supposed to be working to help you, but they're really working against you. You see, she could tell Joe whatever she wants to tell him in his ear right now, meaning she could have a sit down with Joe Biden and explain to him some of the harsh conditions and some of the things that black people need to be on their feet and be established so they could be independent and get on with their life like good Americans. See, she could tell him that. But do you think she's going to do that? And do you think he's going to listen? Or do you think she's just happy to be there with a job so she could say, I'll be with the president? Do you understand the game? So I'm trying to tell you, and I got to make this clear, because America is a melting pot of a lot of people. But I'm talking to people, a lot of y'all got to wake up from that racist shit. Some of this racist shit goes on because it's your own people that sells you out and they promote the racist agendas and they keep it going. It's your own people that's in the bed with these racist people. It's your people that's stopping you from coming up. It's most of your own people. Because you know what it is? They're not willing to lay their life down on the line for you. They're not willing to risk nothing they got going on for you and your bullshit. That's my point. And this ain't no hate. I'm just speaking facts. Why you have not heard one black authority, entertainer of any statute, tell you about the world crisis that's at hand? Why are they not giving you no warnings about shit that's going on right now? They always running their fucking mouth. They always trending about some stupid shit. Why they don't trend about some real shit? It's called under oath. And that's enough of that. Let's get into Brittany Griner. Once again, shout out to Rondell's Unpopular Opinion for covering this last night. Brittany Griner out here looking bad, y'all. Do you see her face? Y'all see her face? I'm pretty sure y'all saw it. It looked like she's under mind control. It looked like she's been getting them brain shock therapies. All you got to do, you look at the two pictures to the left. That's all you got to do. She looked like she's scared out of her mind. She looked like she's blank. She looked like if somebody was to talk to her and say, "What's wrong, Brittany?" She ain't gonna say nothing. Oh, everything is fine. It's okay. They treated me right. There's some mind control shit going on. This is also showing you a prisoner of war. This is also showing you a person being held hostage in another country for some fucking THC, allegedly. But a lot of y'all need to go study MK Ultra. It's no secret. It was a proven program they was using back in the day. Charles Manson was using a program. A lot of people was putting that program, and they was trying to perfect mind control. And a lot of people got put in that damn program. Did you not notice how a lot of people, you have not seen some of these mass shooters and weird people when they get caught, their eyes look like that when they in a mugshot? Her brain has been scrambled. Her brain has been turned to mush, allegedly. That's the shit they do. Remember when Kanye West got on stage and said that Google lied to you? Hillary Clinton is a liar. Remember when he got out the hospital? That nigga was looking just like that. That nigga brain was scrambled. And then they put him on Prozac. They put you on pills after that. Try to say you're mentally depressed and all that. And then the pills they give you keep the bullshit going. You only crack the code when you stop taking the meds. That's why they got mad at Kanye West, but he didn't want to take the meds no more. Kim and them kept trying to get him to take the meds. When he wasn't on the meds, Kanye would wake the fuck up. When he get on the meds, he'd be zonked again. It's actually the meds that put the demons in you. The meds is the one that actually keep the fuck shit going sometimes. And there's for some people, it's different. Some people, the meds help them get right. Some people, when they get off the meds, they crack the code. And remember, when you have a certain level and you're too smart for your own good and you're too powerful, they say, take these meds. You ain't even on your meds. Something wrong with you. You take your meds now, honey. Yeah, so the whole time Kim K had Kanye on them fucking meds, he was like a gump. He was stupid. But when he stopped taking them fucking meds, he started waking up. And they ain't like that. That's why you see the marriage over with. And she was only with Kanye for clout during that whole time. Because remember, Kanye was cool with Trump. And a lot of people separated themselves from Kanye during that time. But when he got on the stage, you got to remember why he got labeled as crazy. All you got to do is look at the video. A lot of y'all thought that man was crazy. He didn't go crazy. It's just that whenever somebody tell you somebody crazy, you believe the shit. That man got on there and said Facebook lied to you, Google lied to you. Basically told you the whole rundown of how that shit was finesse. Then what came out later? Hillary Clinton had FBI people working for her, making fake stories. The shit came out not too long ago, which proved that Kanye West was telling the fucking truth, but nobody's going to apologize when they was calling him crazy, thinking that man was a fucking lunatic. No, the nigga was telling you the truth, but it was truth that you never heard before. You couldn't fathom it, so you labeled him as crazy. The man told you that all that shit. He told you to your face they lied to you. And that's when he shitted on Jay-Z and Beyonce because they was the main ones campaigning for Hillary. And Kanye West had the nerve to get on the stage and told you all of them was fucking frauds. And he said, that's why he said, Jay-Z, don't send your hitters at me. But he kept it real. He spoke the truth on that stage. After that truth, he got labeled as crazy. Kanye West ain't crazy though, y'all. He know how to play crazy now. Because you got to remember, playing crazy is another form of warfare. And when you're around people that's crazy, you got to know how to play crazy too. So some of y'all understand that later on before you quick to call somebody crazy. But Brittany Griner, they're playing with her brain, trying to make her crazy, in my opinion. Now, mind you, she's a healthy athlete. Healthy. You see her in the Olympic jersey she just won last summer. They just won the gold medal. She just was in the WNBA finals, if I'm not mistaken, last year as well. My point is this: she's healthy. So she don't need no medication. But you see in that picture, something ain't right with her brain. Y'all don't know about how Russia and China, they got a lot of torture programs. And she looked like she's seen a ghost. That's it. But when you're around crazy people, you got to know how to act crazy. You got to know how to be crazy too. Trust me when I tell you. I'm a master that shit. Mr. X, what up, bro? Yeah, though, but this woman is being finessed, and this the point I wanted to make about this story. Remember how they said she did not talk to her wife in 4 months. And since February, you got to understand, when they put you in these programs, they cut off your family. Why? Because your family knows you better than anybody. Your family will be the first one to say, that ain't Brittany. Something wrong with her. That's why they keep the family away, because your family knows you better than anybody. So when you look at all these programs, when you heard about this person being cloned, or you hear about this person under mind control, the number one thing all you got to do is look at, you always see their immediate family never be around. What happened to Kanye West? Repeated again. His mother died, no immediate family, mind control program, which is working that magic on that nigga brain. That's how it works. That's why you see it's important to get you away from your family. They get you away from your family and your loved ones and the people that know you. That's how they work the program. Because when you see somebody you know or that know you, they break the fucking program. They say, Brittany, what's wrong with you? And you might snap out of that shit. Oh, shit, damn, I'm tripping. They don't want your family around you, your friends, because they break the code. That's why you'll see any one of these people that was suspected of changing or acting different, acting funny. You always will see they get you away from your family and your loved ones first. That's how they start the program. The shit is a program. She's very talented. They may have done some experiment on her to clone her talent. Exactly. They probably was cloning her, playing with her DNA. Yeah, all type of shit. I believe that. That's what they do. People don't understand, all around the world, you have laboratories. You have scientists that work around the clock 24/7. Y'all never heard of y'all never heard of how scientists get held hostage? You got some scientists, they can't even go home because the shit they're working on is so exclusive and so detrimental, they can't even go home like that. They literally have certain scientists hostage in certain places. The niggas can't go home. They paid, they rich, but them niggas are under control. If you don't remember, the same exact thing happened to George Washington Carver. The man who learned how to finesse the peanut. That man learned how to run a car off of fucking peanuts. George Washington Carver found a lot of things, but they also said that that man was held hostage. They said the elite had that man hostage. That man couldn't do shit. Get it? So these mind control programs are real. A lot of this shit before they knocked off the internet, I told you over 10 years ago, all of this shit was on there. And I've been seeing, because I told you the first was white whistleblowers. They was breaking all of these stories, breaking all this shit down, putting it all out there. Just like a lot of people don't know, like I said before, they say Joe Jackson was in these programs. He put his kids in these programs. He put Michael Jackson in the program. A lot of people was putting their kids in these particular programs because they was trying to make them to be child stars. You got to remember, people came from poverty in the 60s and 70s. Then you got to remember in history, during the 70s and 80s, the phenomenon of child star became the agenda. Children stars. It's not like that no more. See that? Now they had these little shows with kids. But remember, back then it was about child stars. And a child star made a poor family rich overnight. It got a poor family out the hood. So children, that's what all that Different Strokes was about. Webster, Family Matter, all of these shows was about child stars. Because a lot of parents were pimping their kids. Why you think when these children get older, they fucked up in the head? Only one that really didn't tweak out, I could say, is probably Steve Urkel. He didn't tweak out. But old boy that's on the show with him, what's the nigga name? You know what I'm talking about? The one that was with the tranny lately. He always did some shit, drunk, fucked up. Yeah, it's always them fucked up in the head child stars because a lot of them was put in them programs when they was young. And their parents wanted the mind control so deep where all this child would know is it's going to be a star one day. It's going to be a star one day. It's not about what you want to do when you get older. It's about you're going to be a star. And this shit was bred into them from children. They were put in certain programs. What's a program? When some is repeated in your fucking brain cells constantly and embed it in your brain where that's all you know. Why you think a TV show is called a fucking program? It's a program, man. So you see something, as they just said, I saw a mini documentary about that. Top scientists held hostage. They know too much. That's a fact. See? That's how the shit work. It's a fact. Yup, like Tommy and Lily held the scientists hostage and forced her to get that chemistry right for their drug. That's a fact. That's what they do. They hold them hostage. They hold them hostage. And then sometimes they dispose of them when they finish with them. Because like you said, they know too much. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Eddie Winslow. That's his name. Eddie Winslow. He got caught with the transgender Sydney Star. He didn't even get caught with her. He was taking pictures with her. And they say he got so drunk he couldn't finish the photo shoot. That nigga willingly did that shit. That nigga's out of here, man. All of them. And then every child star got a story about how somebody touched on him. Willis say he got touched on. Willis was on crack. You see what happened to Arnold. You know, all of them grow up weird, man, because they get pimped by their parents and turned out. But my point is, in the 70s and 80s, early 80s, they was willingly putting their kids in these programs so they'll be rich off their kids. Then you'll see a lot of stories when the kids got older, come to find out the parents took all the money. Orlando Brown, another one. There you go. There you go. Child star weird. Raven Simone, child star weird. Same shit. Because they was put in them positions as kids. They didn't know what the fuck they wanted to do with their life. Their parents made them do that shit and be around funny grown-ups and made them do a whole bunch of shit. Yeah. That's right, little twerker, strange moms and dads. But yeah, man, in my opinion, Brittany Griner is under mind control. That's my opinion. That is not Brittany Griner. That is the shell of her. You see the real Brittany to the left. 2 pictures of Brittany Griner in real life. As you see. See that? Happy. See her smiling, looking regular. Look at that picture with her eye. Why would her eyes look like that? And like I said yesterday, the eyes always tell the truth. The eyes never lie. The eyes let you know. When you look somebody in their fucking eyes, you will know if that person is being themselves or not. You did? And we know some people can look you dead in the eye and still lie. But even when you know about the eyes, you still know the motherfucker lying. See that? But it is what it is. They did something to this woman. They doing something to this woman. And what they say, they're going to hold her for 6 more months for fucking THC. And she ain't even get her time yet. And just so happened, had to be a black woman. But anyway, man, that's just showing you, man, what's going on. Now we got to get into something else real quick. And it ain't nothing important, but we just got to get into it, man. Tami Roman, man. Y'all know Tami Roman from Housewives, man. Basketball Wives, should I say. All the shit's the same. They're just different titles and shit. You see Tami Roman? They saying she might be sick or she might be on drugs. You see her in the left at the BET Awards the other day. She looks very bad. If she is sick, this is not a laughing matter. It's nothing funny. But if this woman on drugs, because a lot of people have created certain habits during this lockdown, and I told you we ain't locked down no more. So first of all, today I want everybody to get that through their head. It's no more lockdown. The shit is over with. Now you have to utilize your time. You can't wait for them to make the announcement and say it's over. You got to already know the shit is over. It been get money season. It's not sit around season no more. My point is this, right? A lot of people, when they were sitting around, they picked up new habits and they put certain shit on themselves. Now they can't function. But back to Miss Tami, you know, she always good for spilling the tea and putting people on blast. She looked bad in this picture right here. You see her to the right. You see she look a little healthy. But this is how she really used to look. This the real Tami right here. See how she was lighter? Now, the only drug I know that make you get dark real quick is that dog food, that heroin. But I hope she's not on drugs. I hope maybe it's because she's not, you know, I'm not even saying hopefully because she's sick. I'm just saying I hope she's not sick. But as of right now, she looked like she's on some type of meth, some type of heroin. She went from this. You see the little chunkiness around her face. You see the chunkiness on her face. You see the real light skin. And you see her now. But that picture is the other day. That's Tami Roman, man. And you know Tami Roman always coming for somebody. She always checking somebody. Now she looked like she need to check into some type of treatment. She's not looking good out here. And I like Tami. Tami cool. Tami keep it real. You know what I'm saying? But we got to look at what's going on out here. She looks like her whole body is becoming a skeleton. Her body looks like a boy. But even recently, some of her good pictures, she got her body kind of like a you know what I'm saying? Kind of like a boy, but she looked like a boy right here. This is a body of a boy. You even can see how her breasts sit in the yellow, and you see how her breast is right there in that red. Her body is drying up. It's literally drying up. And you know the way she looked, she should have stayed in the crib. She should not have went out like that. But this is Tami Roman, y'all, and hopefully she doing all right, man. But she ain't looking too good out here, man. So a lot of people are folding out here, y'all. They folding not only due to situations, they're folding health-wise. They're becoming alcoholics, drug addicts. People let this shit become of them. That's why the trauma they wanted to inflict on the people is working. They told you 1 million people died from the C-19 virus. How many other people have died from many other circumstances? From just losing it. Man, so many people done died in the past. It's crazy. We can't even keep counting no more. But my point is this. The main thing you got to remember is they never tell you all the numbers. And another thing I was told, when they tell you one number, is usually more than that. They always downplay shit. Like I told you before, how to be 15 people died, and they'll say several people. And you're like, what the hell is several? Several means more than 3, but they won't say the number. Shit like that. They play number games. Or they'll say a number, and that shit be rounded off. Because you thought that numbers don't lie, but I told you numbers can be finessed. So they always play with the numbers. You never thought in your brain where the fuck all these damn statistics come from? How the fuck y'all got a question? How the hell did y'all get questions and answers from everybody? Talking about 80% of these people, 20% of these people doing this. How the fuck you know? Because they make this shit up. That's how. They just make up fucking numbers and put it on people. According to them, the whole black community is supposed to be dead by now because they said 20 years ago that the whole black community had fucking AIDS. The whole black community is supposed to be dead. Most of us, we might only know 1 or 2 people that died of AIDS our whole life. And most of them was drug addicts. But they made it like, if you had sex, you're going to die at one point in time. I remember once upon a time being a teenager being scared. I thought I was going to die. You did? So I always wore condoms. Let's make that clear. Some of you niggas ain't scared to die that way. I ain't never want to go out like that. I'll tell you that shit right now. Some of you niggas don't care if you die of your dick. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you niggas got dead dicks already. Half the shit you niggas shit don't work. Half you niggas got fucking herpes. Half you niggas already sick. Sick in the fucking head. The little head and the big head. You niggas are sick. Because you still out here fucking bitches raw. See that? It's like Tami. She could be sick and somebody still probably trying to hit that raw. My point is this, man. Some niggas will fuck anything. That's why I don't worry about who people having sex with. I told you, niggas will have sex with animals now. Who fucking cares? You niggas are sick. But I'm showing you a lifestyle of people that what? Don't pay attention, not with the times, not taking care of themselves. And my point is this, all of that tea, all of that beefing, fighting, all that shit on Housewives or Basketball Housewives, should I say, Basketball Wives, whatever, all that shit. Now look at her. See that? People don't understand there's something that come with that fame, man. Most of the time, all you got to do is study this shit. Is right in your face. Y'all know this shit. Half of the time, the people that become famous, they end sad. They all end fucking sad. Did you see the shit? Brittany Griner famous. Now she looking sad. I'm showing you the pattern, man. Famous, sad. Famous, sad. It's always going to end in a sad story. You seen that from the Tina Turner movie. Every goddamn movie they showed you. They showed you it start off great and it ends up bad. They've been showing you this shit. But guess what? It only ends up bad for particular people. Look, Tammy Roman going through it. We just seen Madonna last week get her ass job. So basically, Madonna's in perfect health. And she's an old whore. She's still good. But just so happen when your people meet success, when they shit start fading, when that little bright star start fading away, they start doing real bad. Because that's how the shit is written. When you sign that contract, when you make them deals and you don't know you making them deals with, they already got the receipt on your fucking life. And one day you will be cashed out. So people don't understand. It's one thing of making money, but yes, it is something that comes with fame. You can't be famous and don't lose nothing or don't give nothing up. If you don't do it, eventually they will do it because it's in the fucking contract. It's a price to come with fame. When the fuck is y'all gonna understand that? They don't just put you in front of cameras, make you a household name for nothing. No, it don't work like that. You don't become a household name just because. They allow who becomes household names. They determine who becomes a household name. When you become a household name, it's because that's what they wanted to happen. And when they want to end the shit, they end the shit. And they got many ways of ending the shit. So I'm just going to tell you people that love that fame. You think it's all about fame. Fame ain't got shit to do with money. Fame ain't got shit to do with prosperity. Fame is just fame. Fame is controlled by Mr. Satan himself. He is the OG of fame because he's the one that wanted all the fame and glory other than the Most High. And he teaches it to all his minions to have fame like him. Therefore, he gives fame to his minions and make them famous. That's why they all eventually move to the city of angels, or I mean the city of fallen angels. And that's where they do their work at. So for all you niggas that want to be famous, hopefully you get what you asked for one day. And the ones that are famous, just understand they already got the receipt on your ass. That's just how the shit works. Because it's called selling your soul for a reason. Once you sell your soul, it means you have no integrity because your integrity has been bought from you. It's been taken. You gave it away. Therefore, now you will do anything we tell you to do. And you can't do shit about it. Why? We got the fucking contract. And you're going to do what the fuck we said, or your ass is going to be out of here. That's how the shit works. So my point is, that's why all of them end sad. Let's go back yesterday to R. Kelly. You see, he was the greatest entertainer, the greatest R&B king of the world. Now look at him. You see the back end? See, a lot of y'all don't know about the front end and the back end. Like when entertainers do shows, they get half up front, half on the back end. See, the back end is the repercussion that you have to pay. You know the shit. We spoke about this. Yeah, you can go to Aaron's, rent a sitter. You go anywhere right now, they give you the fucking furniture, give you the TV, give you all this shit. But on the back end, you're going to pay triple. And you say, damn, I should have never got this shit. That's how it works for everything of our life. If they give you some shit, they're going to take it. That's why you got to respect the people that get it from the rip, get it from the muscle, get it off the hustle. Because guess what? You don't owe nobody shit, and nobody can't say they got dibs on your life. I want to show you. R. Kelly was the greatest. Look at him on the back end, falling lower than low. I told you We got more money than R. Kelly right now. That nigga owes $2 million. He's fucking broke on the back end. Do you see that? Remember Nicki Minaj shining, prime of her life, the hottest shit on the planet. Now look on the back end being fucking humiliated. You understand that? They're going to give you the glory in the beginning. Remember, Nicki got all the awards. They put over little Kim. Man, they made her the biggest thing smoking. Then when they got ready, they broke her ass and made her nothing. That's what they do. Because that's the price what comes with fame. So people that never wanted fame, you're always going to get the money. And whatever you get that come up with the money, that's a good thing. But you understand it's about the money. The people that cut their checks, they behind the scenes. You don't see them. All you do is see the celebrity, which is the false image of light. That's all a celebrity is, an image of light. That when you see them, you become astonished by the bright lights. That's what Jay-Z and Beyonce was telling you in that song called Hollywood. You're blinded by the lights. See that? That's why they make celebrities to blind you by the light. So Tammy Roman, Basketball Wives, Tammy Roman now. Just showing y'all something. And the last story we're going to get into is this right here. How this goes into the immigration we was talking about. You know, I be talking about people getting snatched up, all this human trafficking. All I'm trying to tell you is 46 people was found dead on this tractor trailer in Texas. 46 people found dead. They say 12 to 16 people made it to the hospital, other than the 46 dead. And like I told you, my opinion, as far as we know, these could have been people getting ready to have their organs harvested. This could have been 46 people about to be chopped up and distributed of 46 different kidneys, 46 different livers, going about 20,000 a pop, 10,000 a pop. On a tractor trailer. People that don't know about tractor trailer, there's no fucking oxygen in the back of these trailers. But they had immigrants, because some people don't understand it is modern day slavery. Some people don't understand what's really going on out here. 46 people, immigrants, on a fucking tractor trailer found dead. Because I told you, these cartels, these big people, these higher ups, they're into snatching up people. They want people for different reasons. They want people for sex slaves. They want people to do work for free. They want people to experiment on. They also need people for organs. That's why I'm trying to tell people, some people now are worth more dead than alive. You're alive, you ain't worth shit. You ain't got shit. But God forbid, if we get our hands on your kidney, that's 30,000 right there off the rip. Black market sold. Sell it to a rich man on an island somewhere that need his kidney. Y'all don't understand this shit. I told you this shit is a horror film out here. So, yes, it was 46 immigrants, but I understand how it worked. Today, they caught 46 immigrants. Tomorrow, it could be 46 other different type of people on there. And as far as we know, they just saying it was immigrants. We don't know who was on that shit. But 46 people found dead. But see, remember, we're trained to just pay attention to mass shootings. But this is a mass killing. Had nothing to do with no shooting, mass killing. We don't know if these 46 people got sacrificed. Just showing you all the different things occurring in America right now as we speak, while people out here sleeping thinking shit is a game. So this, all you gotta know is this relate. When I told you, you fuck around, go missing now, your ass will not be found. This was the example I was talking about. When you unaware to what's going on out here and you don't have nobody protecting you, checking on you, think shit is a fucking game, all it takes for somebody to snatch your ass up and take away your phone, and your ass will never be seen again, especially if you're not verified and you're walking out here and you ain't got no peoples like that and you can't be found in no database, your ass out of here. And we don't know. It could be multiple tractor trailers going around America right now filled with people in them. We don't know that shit. That's how I look at shit. I look at it like this is just one of the trucks that they found. And before, they used to move the drugs on there. They used to move the pounds of weed and all that shit. But now they're not into them things. They're into selling other things. Remember back in the ancient days? Remember a long time ago, you heard about slavery and all these things, people getting kidnapped, but you ain't understand that shit's still going on right now. People still being kidnapped and put into slavery. People are still being kidnapped and tortured. And remember, growing up, it was always missing kids. Now it's missing kids and missing adults. Because they understand it's a market for everybody now. So now your life is worth more to other people than it means actually to yourself. This is why I told you with the dehumanization, being that a particular people have been dehumanized, portrayed as savages, and they don't do nothing but kill and do fuck shit anyway. So we might as well get paid off their ass. We might as well get paid off their kids and get paid off their body parts. And guess what? My point is this. I'm just making a point that when this shit really start happening, which is happening now, nobody's going to care. Nobody's even going to pay attention. That's why they put the slogan on this, immigrants. Because as soon as you hear the word immigrants, oh, they were just some immigrants. They ain't supposed to be here anyway. You automatically going to be trained to think, oh, man, fuck them immigrants. They shouldn't have been here anyway. See, it's key words they use. But like I said, we don't know if they really was immigrants. And even if there was immigrants, they're still a human life. But I'm showing you how dehumanization of the immigrant, you already put in your mind an immigrant ain't shit. Why they not shit? Because they don't have no ID. They don't have the certain credentials. So they ain't worth shit. But guess what? That's the image that's been traded about immigrants. Immigrants are not considered to be human beings. They're considered what? Illegal aliens. That's why when an immigrant gets slayed and slaughtered, you don't care because you say, well, shit, that was illegal anyway. Well, guess what? Now they doing that shit to black people, nigga. They getting you labeled. So guess what? I hate to tell y'all, I hate to bust y'all bubble. When they say immigrant, when they say black people, it's like saying the same fucking word. Because they're treating black people like they're a foreign entity now. They're treating black people like they are illegal immigrants. That's why they've been tricking you to go against your country. Once they trick you to go against your country, you'll be labeled as a fucking immigrant. Once they keep calling you an African American, they can put you in treat you like a fucking immigrant. My point is, they not me. I'm telling you how they work. They're making immigrant and black people coexist together. Nobody cares about immigrants. Well, soon they try to make it where nobody cares about black people. So that's why I told you these mass killings they're not going to stop no time soon. Unless somebody of a certain stature really make a statement and really go hard about these things going on, like they ain't not going to stop. And I told you, when these type of killings happen, you see the officers, all it does is give them extra overtime, give them extra work. But the question is, where is law enforcement before all of this shit happened? You dig? Why they wasn't around to lock the people up that put these 46 people on the fucking tractor trailer? They always come out after the fact. And then they're just going to get paid off of overtime. Shit like that. That's why I'm starting to look at now, like, law enforcement is not really to stop crime. It's starting to look like law enforcement is not only benefit off of crime, but it's like law enforcement is letting crime take place. They're letting it play out. Remember, we can't forget about the whole defund the police. Guess what? What they did, in my opinion, was they gave the police more money and the police are chilling more. So they did defund them. They just didn't fire them. Meaning they don't activate them as much. They're saying in certain cities it's a drought of officers. But meanwhile, all these precincts and cities, they got extra funding to stop crime. But it seems to me like certain police are actually laid back more now, chilling, and getting paid more money. So when people were saying defund the police, basically saying, you know, shut it down, it's too many officers. Now you're seeing opposite of too many officers. You're seeing officers not doing shit. You're seeing officers not around when shit go down. It's kind of looking like a lot of these officers were told to stand down. That's what it's starting to look like to me. That was part of what they were showing you at the Capitol. You know, goddamn well, ain't no way it was a time where people could rush no fucking Capitol without getting gunned down like a dog. The people that protect the White House and the Capitol and all that, they trained to go. Their job is to shoot and lay down anything trying to come to them buildings the wrong way. But magically, them people hopped the gate, went all up in there, caused ruckus, all type of simple ass shit. But that was basically showing you the fall of America. It was also showing you the order of chaos we in now, and it also was showing you that law enforcement ain't protecting. So let's use common sense. If they couldn't protect the Capitol, what makes you think they're going to protect you and your neighborhood? They already showed you they're not here to protect. They just here to lock shit up. They here to lock shit up, lock people up, but they're not here to really protect nobody. They just coming after the smoke is done, and then they're going to do the work and get paid. That's why every mass shooting, you see the same shit. Mass shooting take place, 100 police on the scene after the fact. You never heard of a historical moment where it was a mass shooter and the police just came out of nowhere and gunned him down with accurate aim. They the number one shooters. They the ones always in the fucking range. They the ones with all the fucking guns. Why you never heard of no person from law enforcement gunning down a mass shooter yet? You ain't hear that shit yet. Just so happened they never around. Well, 46 immigrants found dead in the back of this tractor trailer in Texas. There's also a lot of shit going on in Texas right now, too. Remember, Texas was just the home celebrated, Galveston, Texas, where they were just campaigning for Juneteenth. So while everybody was celebrating Juneteenth, little did we know, days later, 46 immigrants will be found dead. And that's another thing with this whole immigrant thing. You was taught to look at immigrants like they're lesser human beings. Well, you don't understand, a lot of these immigrants are your fucking native family members. A lot of these immigrants are melanated people. It's just that they've been conquered. They've been led astray, brainwashed, and they don't know who they are neither. That's all this shit is, a lot of this shit. You got to know the whole history of this shit. You got to know the whole history of America. But yeah, all these people found dead, man. This is going on right now. And I told you last night it was a lineup. The planets lined up last night. So people that's into this kind of shit, some people do rituals during this time of the year. I told you once all this shit was going to happen. I told you, man. We are in a time of fucking bloodshed. That's that. So we're going to go back to the top, man. We're going to get out of here. Salute to the chat. What's going on up in here? I see y'all still here, family. I see y'all here. Yeah, and also let me talk on that too. Yeah, we y'all noticed that shit with the BET Awards, right? I ain't watched that shit. I ain't knocking nobody that watched it neither. But they had the nerve to have a bad boy celebration. You see the games they play? You see how a couple months ago, Death Row had their little Super Bowl shit with Dre, Snoop Dogg, you know, the little Death Row shit. Then next thing you know, the next event that's big, here come Bad Boy with their shit. And I'm just frustrated because I'm like, yo, I want y'all to see something else. This is my point. You notice the past couple years, it's been a lot of new talent. I told you, a lot of new talent. That drill rap took over the scene. That's part of why Pop Smoke had to go, because they did not have no control over drill music. Drill music was organically started from the hood. of Chicago and went worldwide. So when they realized the energy of the drill music had over the young people, they took the drill music and turned it into a weapon, and then they put money behind it, paid all these rappers, promoted it, because they realized we can use this music to make them take themselves out. My point is, many drill rappers have been blowing up the past couple of years, going off the charts, getting millions of streams, millions of views. The fucking drill rappers were doing better than all of the regular rappers and all of the celebrities. They were doing good. But then you will see, none of them made it to the fucking BET Awards. None of the latest rappers within the past couple of years that's been trending, buzzing, none of them happened to make it to the award show. None of them got no awards because most of them been indicted or killed. Now you understand what I was saying when I talk about that old shit. Instead of a new rapper just on the scene, blew up lately, getting an award, no, or getting a performance, no. They want to keep you stuck in the past and watching P. Diddy. Take that. You've been watching fucking Puffy for damn near 30 years now. Why do they still keep promoting fucking Puff Daddy and Bad Boy? Because that shit is part of the mind control program. The death row. Bad Boy. See? A lot of y'all, when you die, all you ever gonna know is Bad Boy, Death Row. And those were some of the last control empires. So when I told you it would never be another Puffy again, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. When I told you it would never be another Jay-Z, they already got it strategically like that, where you'll never have the success story of going from the projects to the corporate world, becoming a multi-millionaire, even a billionaire off of your success and talent. Those stories are over with, and I got the proof because the average nigga that just blew up the past 2 years, they're either dead or in jail with millions of views, millions of streams. And none of them made it to the BET Awards, none of them. Because the only ones you're allowed to see and get are the ones that are handpicked, the ones that are with the program, the ones that are under oath. That's why no matter how fucked up, no matter how much fucked up shit happened around Puff Daddy, you see the nigga is still around doing that fucking dance. And I told y'all, I'm not interested in watching motherfuckers I seen as a teenager. Motherfuckers before I can even buy cigarettes or drink alcohol. That's how long these niggas been out. Why the fuck do I still want to watch these motherfuckers that ain't shit anyway? Pimping off Big Death every year he died. The same fucking shit. Because Puff Daddy is the Quincy Jones of the rap game. He is the fucking gatekeeper. Always has been, always will be till he fucking die. But this is my point I want to show y'all. They will let you keep seeing the past, oh shit, so you can feel good and say, man, Kim killed that shit. You see Puppy dancing out there, boy. Meanwhile, they got you sleep and you a fucking zombie because you stuck in the past. Meanwhile, all this new shit been going on. The new kids ain't getting no credit for the work they've been putting in. No recognition, no light, no nothing. No acknowledgement, nothing. Because they didn't want the music frequency to change into the drill. They just wanted the new drill to be killer music for what they wanted to use it for. Now, I told you, all the new rappers, or should I say the new music is EDM. And that's opposite of drill music. So that's why I'm showing you the powers that be. They understand the whole science of music calms the savage beast. So as long as we control their music, we control their mind. That's why we got BT. That's why the white people bought BT, Viacom. We're going to control the black people's narrative. We're going to put Menace to Society on every summer that promote niggas getting killed. I already told y'all that. Every summer, Menace comes on, Boys in the Hood comes on, fucking Scarface. All the nigga black killer death movies come on every summer, every spring. If you don't know that shit by now, your ass been lacking. They do it every fucking year. This is why Viacom bought BT. So when we watching BT, some of us actually think it's a black network. But then again, there's a black network, and I got a clown on that. What the fuck is black entertainment? Did you ever think that? What the fuck is black entertainment? Is it clown entertainment? Is it nigga entertainment? Is it fuck shit? What the hell is black entertainment? We never heard no red, like somebody said, like the meme said. Now, if they came out with a white entertainment TV, white entertainment television, people gonna say that's racist. But my point is this: black entertainment is like a fucking joke. It's a mockery. Trying to say them niggas got their own type of entertainment. The entertainment them niggas into, the world ain't into that shit. We not into that. Oh, that's that black entertainment over there. Do you see how they put you in boxes and categories? I'm telling you this by design. Let me also remind people, man, a lot of these titles was not used back in the day. Yo, people did not call themselves that. It's about nationality. So my question again, what the fuck is black entertainment when it's not even controlled by black people? It used to be Bob Johnson, the black man that started BT, that sold it, sold out. Sold it to the makers, the holders of MTV. You got to know your history. I told you, MTV and VH1 never liked to play rap. They never liked the black music. They was forced to play black music and black videos when Run DMC blew up because Run DMC was so big, they had to start playing rap music. That's the whole foundation of MTV playing black music. Before that, they was considered racist, especially VH1. But now you'll see the number one people who give out that money is VH1. Where's the home of Basketball Wives? Where's the home of Love and Hip Hop? VH1. So I told you, right? I'm going to show you how racism worked. Before, there was racist and didn't want to put you on the TV. Now they only put you on the TV to make an ass of yourself or make your people look bad. That is trick racism. That is trick slander. Yeah, we're going to put you black people on TV, but we only want y'all to portray the foul images of black people. That's it. That's why we'll see that Remy and Papoose is one of the only so-called good families in good standing, because they don't want to promote that. But when they got a lot of heat and flack, Mona Scott Young got a lot of heat for not showing positive images. She made sure she embraced Remy and Papoose. But Mona Scott got that money from VH1. Her job was to make blacks look fucking horrible. It was Love and Hip Hop that showed you niggas fighting in restaurants and shit. Niggas wasn't fighting in restaurants like that. Do y'all remember was a time when you went out, you actually went out to have a good time? When you go out, what happens now? Is girls' night out a bunch of women moving like bosses when they go out, or is girls' night out considered like grown women acting like fucking little kids, having sleepovers and shit? The girls, shit like that. When all this shit started. That's my point. The reason why these labels or these companies on TV was getting that big deal and giving niggas this money, because the whole purpose was to make you look fucking stupid. So that's why they hijacked black entertainment. Because remember, when BT first started, this where you had to watch all the hip hop, all the black, Latino, whatever. This where you had to watch them videos because they wasn't coming on MTV. They wasn't fucking with that shit. So BT was created for us. This is where a lot of comedians got their start at. When they had the comedy hour. Remember BT had a late night comedy show? That was to give half these niggas like Cedric the Entertainer wouldn't have been shit without BT. Because he was corny. A lot of them was fucking corny. But they got their start from BT because Bob Johnson supported all black entertainers. Remember, they would have a church service on Sunday mornings. But my point is, that shit been sold to Viacom. That's why you've been seeing that shit got stupid and ignorant on BT. But my point is, I'm asking a question again. What the fuck is black entertainment? So next, they should have a brown entertainment TV, a red entertainment TV, a fucking yellow entertainment. What the fuck is black entertainment? Is it clown shit? What the fuck is it? Somebody please tell me. You can't explain it because you don't understand that shit was a game put on you as well. I remember was a time a nigga ain't want to go nowhere unless that shit had BT. I'm gonna be real. Nigga ain't want no hotel. That shit ain't have BT and that shit. Nigga ain't want that hotel. But my point is, I didn't know niggas still watch BT like that. So when I seen Bad Boy at the BT Awards, still performing that old shit, Shine the guy broke down, snitched on by Diddy. He's still back rapping for fucking Diddy. He's a fucking clown, nigga. I don't care about Shine, what the fuck he did. That nigga was scared and shot up the fucking club. Allegedly, they said Diddy shot them people, man. And Sean got charged for this shit. And like a sucker he is, he still, after talking all that shit about Puffy when he came home, look at him now, performing on stage with Puffy. Take that, nigga. He's a bitch. My point is this: who cares about all that old shit? All that shit is 20 years ago. 20 to 30 years ago. I told you, let the past stay where that shit at. Diddy running around here with fucking a painted face, painted hair, painted. That nigga's gray as a bitch. Did you see that nigga when the pandemic hit, how gray that nigga Diddy was? When they all had to do the gray ritual, all of them had to show their gray hairs. You see in Kevin Hart, all of them had to show their oldness. Diddy's an old man now. So why should I care about Diddy saying take that, doing a fucking dance? That's making a fool. The nigga was actually cooning. He was cooning. You were seeing grown people betrayed with a childlike behavior, shucking and jiving and dancing. Meanwhile, your people's fucking dying out here. Well, I know that's entertainment, black entertainment, because they understand. You get them niggas entertainment, that's how you shut them up. Make them feel good, right? That's how they work your whole fucking culture. Make you feel good, then you shut up, right? So now we're going to get back into this and I'm gone. This woman tried to kill all 7 of her kids in the house. She stabbed up 3 of them. 2 of them jumped out the window. And then she tried to flame broil the house, try to flame it up. And they saying that she had a mental breakdown. Her husband got on the news and was saying how he still loves his wife. He forgives her, but he don't know what's going to happen from here on. And he was sounding like a bitch to me when I seen him. He was looking like a half a man. But this is the mother that tried to kill her own children. So the question is, why are women breaking down like this, trying to kill their own children? Also, why are these stories being used to promote the behavior patterns of a particular woman or particular people? The same exact time when they got all this abortion shit going on. When, in my opinion, this whole thing is about taking your kids. The new agenda is taking kids. Finding unfit parents or getting you labeled as mentally challenged, mentally ill, painting a picture that you can't sustain your household and taking your kids. And they understand, like I said earlier, it's only certain people go to abortion clinics. Everybody does not go to abortion clinics. Let's make that clear. People with a certain level of money, people that have private doctors, they do not go to abortion clinics. So that's why it's people playing a dirty game with this whole abortion. This whole thing is dirty. It's messy. That's why I don't really want them to do it. We got to understand it is many different negative reasons why people get abortions. We know about the rape and the incest of certain foul things. Yes, we know that. But on the other hand, we do have to acknowledge that it is people that just have abortions like they going to the bathroom and they don't give a fuck. They'll get pregnant tomorrow, have abortion next week, do that shit again, have another AB, and do that shit again, have another AB. We know this shit. And we know some people will let anybody nut in them because they don't like condoms. They don't like the way they feel. Some women do have babies by the wrong niggas. And some of them do the shit on purpose. Then when a nigga don't want to act right, I see this shit happening right now. I know a particular woman fucking with a nigga, so-called ain't shit, got pregnant by a nigga, had an abortion, then she pregnant by a nigga again. Same nigga she said ain't shit. This is what some people do. My point is this, to me, it's deeper than just the abortions. If the laws are in effect so people won't have abortions, maybe that'll be more kids in the foster program. Maybe that will be more kids up for adoption. Maybe this is a way for other households to get kids that they might have always wanted. And it is people that can't have kids that do like to adopt as well. Let me not forget the people that, can't have children, always wanted children. They would like to adopt. My point is, if you having kids, it's other people that would love to have your kids. If you don't want them, they want them. Period. So in my opinion, that's what a lot of this abortion stuff got to do with. It's different sides of the fence. It's different things. I'm just giving my opinion, but I do know one thing. It is people out here that want your kids. So don't kill them. Just give them up. That's what's being spinned out here. So it's a touchy topic. But my point is, women like this, it makes it look bad. And it says the first thing some people say is they should not be having their kids. They should not have no kids. This woman right here, rest in peace to this 3-year-old boy. She killed her 3-year-old son, and the police found him in the freezer. She got, mind you, I didn't tell you this earlier. She got 5 other kids. 7 kids, 6 kids. Sounded to me like they was getting welfare money. I mean tax money. I mean stimulus money. All that shit. These are what you call welfare queens. These are the ones that was infatuated with getting that big tax money check. So a lot of them was having kids just to have kids. No goddamn well they couldn't take care of the first one, or the second, or the third. Still kept having kids. Still kept letting niggas nut in them. These are the people that they use to make everybody look bad and say, look at them. They're not a parent. We need to start taking their kids from them. Now, don't you see this little boy right here? Don't you think there's many other families that would love to have taken care of this boy? Some of y'all watching right now was like, damn, I would have took care of him. That's how some people feel about this. That's why I say it's a dirty game. And some of the people that's against abortions are some of the people that want your kids. Or they look at it like, we could take care of those kids, but you don't got to kill them. We'll take care of them. That's what's going on. But guess what? This is happening before the food shortage, before the real crisis even hit. So when the real crisis comes, imagine what's going to happen. Because some people have had kids. Like this woman has 7 kids, but little did you know, once you had 7 kids, guess what was going to happen? Once you had 7 kids, now you become a prisoner of your own kids. You become a prisoner of your own household. You what? Don't have no life. And some of y'all made this choice because you wanted more money on your taxes. You know goddamn well you was not trying to cook for 7 kids, clean for 7 kids, or make sure all 7 kids are straight. You know goddamn well you couldn't do that shit. Some of y'all knew that shit. Some of y'all never even had no plans on taking care of not one of them, but you kept having kids because it was beneficial to your money. So this need to be a lesson for the future. Don't be a parent unless you're willing to take care of that child. Put your all in, because you can become a prisoner to your own lifestyle. When you got a lot of kids and you stuck in the house every day, guess what? You might be a prisoner of your household. But if you don't stay focused and keep your soul uplifted, you can start going crazy. Because every day you're trapped in the house. And that's another thing I'm going to tell y'all. Most black people stay in the house with the fucking blinds closed all day, curtains dark. This is something I studied fucking years ago. I don't sit in dark houses. A lot of us been trained to sit in houses in the fucking dark. Little do you know that shit it makes a psychic effect on your brain. Sitting in the house every day, for one. For two, you always in the dark, got the fucking blinds closed. It creates a mentality, and you're making yourself vitamin D deficient because you're not getting sun rays in your house. Then you'll notice when you go to other neighborhoods, when you see white people, they always got their fucking windows open. You ain't never noticed that? Blinds always open because they understand the science of letting the sunlight hit inside your house. But us people, we always keep the blinds closed and we keep curtains. We keep our shit dark because we always worried about somebody looking in our crib. But this is a lifestyle that was created to trick you into living in darkness of your fucking home and keeping your light bill high when you don't have to. You in the crib in the daytime with lights on. It's fucking 1 o'clock outside, son. You in the crib with lights on. It's all the trick. I know for a fact because we always trained and raised to be the same way. Sit in the house with the blinds closed, a dark fucking crib. Because we always think somebody being nosy. But in reality, what I understand, the only way somebody can look in your house, they got to stand in front of your window and fucking literally stand there and watch it, look inside your shit. And then you'll see them say, what the fuck you looking at? Somebody has to stand in front of your window to actually see inside your crib. If somebody just keeping it moving, they don't see what's in your crib. It's certain ways you can crack your blinds and let the sunlight in, but you have to let the light in your crib. That's another thing. If you got kids in the crib and you're always keeping them in the fucking dark, of course they're going to wild out because they ain't getting no sunlight. No sunlight makes people go crazy, just to let you know. Now you understand why when niggas in jail and they get on lockdown, the first thing they take away from them is going outside. When you get locked up, part of what drives you crazy is you're in a building all day with no fucking windows, no sunlight. It's not about no windows. It's about you not getting no sunlight. So not getting a certain amount of sunlight, guess what? That shit start fucking with your brain. That's why I told you. I had to realize we are out of the lockdown. There's no more fucking pandemic. Get the fuck up and get out. Meaning do a little extra. Do a little something special. Get out of that lifestyle of being a fucking robot, sitting in the house in the fucking dark, scrolling online all day. This is creating mental problems and fucked up social skills. That's all I'm saying, right? This woman snapped 7 kids, stabbed up. Our own flesh and blood, try to kill our own, which shows you the scriptures of the last day. So we got mothers that are killers now, all right? That means no help for the kid, no help for the kids and the children, no help. That means they have no future, all right, until this shit stops. Also, I showed you the mayor of Atlanta, the ex-mayor, the one that was out there when King Von got killed, the one that was out there doing the Black Lives Matter, doing all the talking. You also going to see during Black Lives Matter protests, every city with a Democratic mayor got fucked up the worst. Atlanta's one of them, Chicago another one of them. But now, being that she quit Atlanta, or she's not in Atlanta no more, should I say, she works at the White House. Keisha is her name. They made sure she had a real black name too. But she's working with Joe against you. That's my opinion. And there's some funny shit going on in Atlanta, going on in Georgia, period. But y'all forgot about the Georgia Guidestones. Them Guidestones in Georgia alone set some wicked shit over Georgia, where it told you how the population needs to be decreased. And now we see in Georgia, a lot of people are being decreased. So when I see somebody try to kill Shaka Zulu, Ludacris manager, I'm not surprised. 3 people got shot, one of them dead. This man, Shaka Zulu, he made it. But another man died. So when I see all these mass killings in Georgia, it don't surprise me. That's what the Georgia Guidestones told us. It told you decrease the population. So how the fuck the population gonna get decreased? Through the economy. We fuck up the economy, they'll start killing each other. We fuck up the economy, they're gonna start starving. And then they're gonna start robbing and killing each other. And that's how we'll decrease the numbers real quick. That's just one way. So when I see all this shit happen in Georgia, the first thing click in my head is Georgia Guidestones. So people dying in Atlanta, in Georgia, period, that shit don't surprise me. Because they told you what the fuck was going to happen. But that's Georgia right now. It's all over, but the spotlight is on Georgia, right? People dying in Georgia, left and right. This mother in Georgia, this happened in Georgia, you know what I'm saying? And the mayor of Georgia, she with the president. The ex-mayor Keisha. They probably got a new black mayor now. All right, so that's that. And I also was speaking on earlier how all of these black mayors are seen partying. DC just hired a new mayor, was partying last night hard. Mayor Eric Adams, people in New York fucked up right now. Black mayor, he out here partying. They all fucking partying at your destruction. That's that, though. I ain't gonna keep repeating this shit. It's over with. Episode 207. And we had to take a look at what's going on with people right now as we speak. I also spoke about Brittany Griner, how in my opinion, she is under a mind control program just like the rest of them. I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Is something wrong with her mind right now? Is something wrong with their mind? You dig? Something was wrong with her mind. We know for a fact. Something was wrong with her mind. She killed her kid. And something wrong with TAMI Roman right now, too. My point is, it's just weird shit happening to people right now. And that's why I told you, as a whole, it's a fucking attack. I'm going to ask y'all one more time. Does that look like the same woman in those other two pictures? Or does she look like she's spooked out? Does she look like her brains is scrambled eggs? Y'all don't understand how deep this mind control program work. This is how they scramble your brain and then make you be whatever they want you to be. They can program you to be whatever they want you to be once they break you down and take your soul. Then they could impute other things in you they want you to be. She can come back to America and say, and they could convince her that she's Russian. Shit like that. Which also, what I was trying to tell y'all with, that's why they want so many kids while they early. When you get a kid when they're young, you can finesse their brain and make them to be what you want to be. I'm going to give you another example. How many celebrities that are in position right now, politicians, you always heard the story that they was an orphan or their parents died when they was young. These are some of the people that was brainwashed as children. Do you understand that some kids were actually taken from their family, brainwashed? It's so deep where you could be raised by particular people and they might have not even been your real family. Do you know that? Do you know how many people have been raised like that? Raised by some parents that wasn't even your actual parents. But when you was young, you were selected to be in one of these particular programs and you was brainwashed to be somebody that you're actually not. A lot of Masonic families deal with this. A lot of rich families, many different families like to adopt kids because when they adopt kids, they can shape and mold them kids to be exactly what they want them to be. And you get older, come to find out, you ain't even know that wasn't even your real parents. You ain't even know that shit. You was in the program. And this is how some of the higher ups are made. This is how some of the people that look like you really ain't you because they was raised different from you. They have a whole different pattern of thinking in their brain because they were adopted in some of these programs allegedly, and they were brainwashed. That's why they could be looking black, be with the president, but their mind has no compassion for you, no heart feelings for you. They don't see life the way you see it because some of them were raised in these programs as kids. They was told when they was young, you're going to be the mayor one day. One day you're going to be a governor. One day you're going to be a lawyer. They were in a program, the money, the funds already put to the side to make sure this person grew up to be exactly who they want them to be. And then when they get to a certain age, they come and recruit them. This is how they've been playing God. Mind you, some people know they are adopted. Some people have no clue because you was adopted when you was a newborn. You was born specifically to be adopted. How about that? I'll say that. Some people were born just so they could be adopted and groomed into being what those particular parents want you to be. And then you find out half the time these people wasn't even your real fucking family. That's why you didn't look like them. That's why they treated you like that. It was no real love. It was just robot shit going on. That's how it worked. Well, salute to the chat. Also, 46 people found dead in a tractor trailer in Texas. Immigrants allegedly found dead. The 12, the 16 that survived, they went to the hospital. I would say this is last time. If you think your ass can't get kidnapped and put in slavery, or be chopped up into some fresh organs, you better think again. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You out here lacking, you out here bullshitting, you get snatched up, ain't nobody gonna find your ass. And in the summertime, that's when the most snatches happen. So y'all be on point and make sure y'all tell y'all kids be on point out here. Other than that, man, I think I touched on just about everything, man. Who up in here? I see y'all still here. Little twerker. Wonder if they're positioning Keisha Bottoms to challenge Stacey Abrams for the governorship. Probably so. They put them in position because remember, if I do fuck shit to y'all and I put it on a black face or a brown face, if I put somebody who y'all can relate to in office, we do all this fuck shit to you, you ain't gonna know who to blame. You gonna blame them and not us. You see how it works? Let them take the fall. That's why they put them in position. And also, it's a smack in the face to the so-called white people because they get mad. Why y'all put this black person in office knowing they're going to fuck up the goddamn city? And what happens? The city gets fucked up. Therefore, it creates more racial tension because the racial tension has to keep going. America runs off racism. Did y'all understand that shit yet? Vlad, what up, Vlad? Mr. X, what up? What's up, Zen God? Appreciate it, bro. Thank y'all for supporting. What's up, Annette? That's right. Blessings to the family. Y'all stay safe out here. But yeah, it was voting going on, and people didn't know that because they only train you to be focused on voting in November, president, shit like that. Charles Loxley says, I can't say the abortion laws don't concern me, but I can't form an opinion on it, so I leave it up to the woman to figure it out. That's how I feel about it. I ain't got no comment when it comes to that abortion stuff, but I do understand the powers that be, the games they play with that abortion stuff. I understand what's going on with that shit. But like I said the other day, half of the shit that's legal here is fucking illegal everywhere else. And half of the shit that's legal other places is illegal here. Like overseas, you have more than one wife. On the certain places, certain religions. Here, it's a crime. So therefore, it creates a lot of cheating. They don't have cheating problems overseas because you can have more than one wife. All the wives know each other. Yeah, the man has to be responsible for each household. You're not supposed to have more than one wife if you can't sustain all those households. And the men that could sustain every household can have more than one wife. That's what they do overseas. Over here, it's opposite. Nigga only have one wife, therefore a nigga cheat, had 10 different side pieces, 10 different kids on the side. Fucking backwards. See that? Weed is legal here now, but Brittany Griner is in Russia. She facing 10 years for some fucking THC. Backwards. Everything is backwards, y'all. And it's mighty funny. It's Pride Month. Brittany Griner is outright, gay. She has a wife. And look what she's going through for Pride Month. It is what it is. What else up in here? Salute Wax Dog. Thanks for the support, bro. Thanks for always twerking the chat. You already know. I already told you, bro. All you a bag, man. Shit tight right now out here, bro. Know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody's appreciated for putting in that work. Everybody for tapping in. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button on your way out. If you feel like it, you hit the like. If you dislike, you hit that shit too. It's all good. You feel a certain way, you leave a comment. That's how we do over here. Oh, yeah, Nick Cannon. Yeah, what they say, Nick Cannon got 13 baby mothers, some crazy shit, 10, 11, 13. Because remember, they're using Nick Cannon to promote the agenda that black men don't take care of their kids. Or should I say, I'm not even gonna say, look. It's not even about blacks taking care of their kids no more. Black men, I'm gonna say men. We know a lot of men take care of their kids, but the thing is, you're not in the household. See, that's what they worried about. And Nick Cannon portrays the image of a black man that is not in a household, running a functioning family. Remember, if it's not a functional family, it's a dysfunctional family. Once one family member is gone, it automatically becomes a dysfunctional family. I know that from my own life. I remember when I was raised with both of my parents. I remember when they split up. I remember when I started acting up. Because a child does not understand why I don't have both my parents in one household. I go to school, they teach this is the family. When I go home, the shit is opposite. That alone starts to create a fucking mental trauma. So long as there's a family member missing, it's already a broken household. Do you understand that? And yes, we got to salute the mothers, the women that do put on both of the hats. But we know a mother only can do so much for her kids. Especially when the father is not there. I told you a father is one who furthers one's education. That's really what a father is. You know, them sit-down talks. You know, those man-to-man talks. That talk with a father and his daughter. That shit is important. So as long as that little element is missing right there, the household is subject to fail. Because the mother only can take so much. And that's why I got to shout the mother out, because I'm not going to shout her out, but I'm saying when we look at the mother that snapped, maybe she broke. Maybe she actually did become weak and folded through trying to take care of 7 kids. And we know her nigga was a bitch because mentally she folded. The job of the man is to keep his woman strong. What they say, behind every strong woman is a strong man. Behind every strong man is a strong woman. So if we seeing the woman become weak, we already know her fucking man was weak. That's why he was on the TV talking about he forgive her and all this shit. Nigga, where the fuck was you at when she went on a stabbing spree? And where was you at when it came time to talk to this woman and make sure she was straight? That's the job of the father. But you was just a nigga in the household. You wasn't no fucking father because you wasn't giving no strength to your family, nigga. The first thing of strength to your family is information, education. If you are a father and you're not educating your family, you failing. Because whether we like it or not, guess what? Everything comes back on a man anyway if he around. You see that? That's just how the shit work. But she snapped. And a lot of people gonna snap. Y'all just make sure y'all don't snap. That's it, man. Other than that, I'm about to get out of here, man. I think we had a real talk today. I'll be back with some jokes and shit, but shit ain't funny right now, y'all. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I know some people want me to laugh and joke and shit. Sometimes, I just can't do it, man. I do this shit in spirit. So some days, man, shit don't be funny like that, man. Some days shit be just real. But you know I'ma still joke. And that BET award, that shit was a joke. So that shit was a fucking joke. I would never in my life play myself to sit on the couch and watch no fucking BET awards. I don't even watch BET, period. I don't watch that shit at all. You know how many channels I watch before I watch that shit? I'll fuck around and watch the Lifetime channel before I watch BET. I don't watch that shit. I don't watch the Lifetime channel neither. I'm just saying. I don't fuck with no BET. And matter of fact, let's be real. Everything on BET, you already seen that shit 100 times. Come on. It's a joke. Other than that, y'all, we about to be ghosts up out of here. Straight up. So thank y'all for tapping in. Thank y'all for everybody that was in the building. Salute to the 80-something that's still here. You did. We did it again. Salute to my people. Look, this is where y'all come at. Look, breaking news, breaking stories. We deal with it. We deal with this information first. And then, you know, it hits the world, and then people talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying I'm the one breaking stories. I'm just saying, y'all know a lot of time I be breaking this shit first. I be on that shit. And then niggas come around later and they try to piggyback off the topics. But my point is, they don't give you no real definition. Remember, you're supposed to expand on certain shit. Yes, we can all talk about the same shit 20 times, but are you going to give 20 different perspectives, or you going to just keep saying the same shit? Over here, I give different perspectives. I talk to smart people over here. People that's smart and people that want to be smart and people that want to stay smart. And this ain't no cult, nigga. This is a network. We family over here, right? That's what we do. So other than that, I'm Mr. For No Fame and I'm out of here. Actually, I'm a fucking ghost. I'm a dead man. And you seen Kanye West trying to jack my swag. You saw him. And they try to beat me. That nigga was at the BET Awards with a fucking mask, shades, and a hat. Now, I don't go that far. Now, you got to ask a question. This is the question, though. This is the question you got to ask. If Kanye West is rich, if Kanye West is famous, why he always walking around in public or certain places with the mask and shit on? Why he always covering up his face? You understand why Kanye West doing what he doing, then you'll understand some of the shit that's going on out here. Everybody don't want to be in the limelight. But there's certain shit going on out here, you're going to understand it's better to be low key. But it is what it is. Natural Blaze, what's up? That's right. Top of the morning was popping. Brooklyn in the building. That's right. All the time. D. Malley from Cali, what's up? Miss Deja, Florida. You heard? Yeah, we all over. I know my people be. I know where y'all from, man. We out here, man. Big Dog TV, what's up? Other than that, man, we worldwide, man. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all stay up. I'll be back doing what I do. You already know. Tell a friend, man. Also, don't forget to tap in with me on Instagram. If you're on Facebook, tap in there. You can also share this content on Facebook, Twitter, shit like that. There's other ways you can help the machine move. Other than that, man, I'm out of here, y'all. Y'all stay up, y'all stay right. And I'm out.